Oh, my pace. You want to know about my pace? Well, uh, I actually currently hold the world record for the 33-minute backward dash. And actually, yeah, I shaved a few nanoseconds off that actually this morning, because my pace is so awesome. I'm an awesome individual. What? Oh, my age. Oh, I thought you were asking me about my pace. I thought you wanted to know about my pace. Oh, my age. Well, I'm awesome. Look at me. Look at me. You would probably think I'm, 27, 28, but I'm closer to 30. Can you believe that? Oh, my achievements. You would like to know about my achievements. Well, actually, I'm a cunt. I was awarded the honorary title of cunt when I was traveling in Chile. I was in the remote region of Maipú, and the locals there, they loved me so much, they awarded me the title of cunt. So I'm actually the cunt of Maipú. And similarly, when I was traveling in Argentina, because the Argentinians loved me, and I loved Argentina so much, I was traveling in the remote region in Patagonia, and when I was in this region, I was awarded the title of Lord. Yes, I'm the Lord of Chubut, because I love Chubut so much. I am the Lord of Chubut because I loved it so much, and that's what I consider to be my greatest achievements, although I have many more.
Oh, look, Sausage Fingers has messed it up again. I sent a stupid 1 second message there. Right, this gentleman who's stolen your phone, we've got a few things in common. Me and him, we've been to the same places. I've been to that Chile place. It was awesome, really, really awesome. I ran there actually. I ran all the way from Alaska, all the way down to Chile, and my pace was about 3 minutes per kilometre. That's about the best I've ever done. You know, that's. But I did that in my younger days. I was only about 20 then. It was about 10 years ago. But and this gentleman, the cunt of my poo, and the lord of chewing butts. Well, he's been to Argentina. I've been to Argentina. Now, I know you didn't like Argentina. You thought they were a bit funny. And I understand that because I know you're a quiet man and you want, Gran, a quiet woman. Sorry, Gran. I get all mixed up nowadays where everybody's all yoke and all that. Anyway, I've got a gender fluid Gran. I'm very proud of her. Anyway, and I know you don't like it because the people get a little bit excited there, and you like your nice peace and quiet. I know that, Granny, and you've always been like that. You've always been somebody who doesn't like the natives, which surprises me because you go and meet them up in the hills now, but I understand you're getting old and you've got your needs. And you're not getting any anymore, are you? So you don't mind taking a bit from the natives, but you just didn't like taking it from the Argentinian natives. Anyway, Argentina was awesome. It was called Awesome Argentina. And I really loved it. And I tell you what was the best about it, Granny. I'll tell you a little secret. I shouldn't have told you this before, but I had a bit of nookie with the locals down there. I was doing very well. Now, I know you went with your husband and you couldn't do all that. You had to look at all those pretty little boys and, they couldn't take you in you couldn't, I know you like a bit of anal sex. I've seen your magazines, but it's not my fault you're married, Granny. Don't take it out on me. And be careful with your telephone. I don't know who that bloke is, but it sounds like we've got a lot in common.
Oh, languages. Awesome, awesome. Languages. Yeah. You know, I'm actually fluent in about a dozen languages, actually. And you know, I can get by in another maybe 100, maybe 200 languages, you know. I've actually, it's really awesome. I've actually discovered another language. Yes, yeah. Can you believe that? I actually discovered another language. You know, it's a microbial language, and I discovered it while I was doing some research in my anus, and I spent a long time in my anus. It's a very interesting place. It's a very, very interesting, awesome place. I would love you to visit my anus, you know. But I studied the language of the bacteria of my anus, and it's such an awesome and interesting languages. It's amazing. It's amazing. It's so amazing.
Oh, Granny, you've done it again. You put your phone down and this bloke's nicks your phone. But he's talking a bit of nonsense now. He's talking about some planet called Anus. Now, I know you've been to that planet, but it's a fantasy planet, isn't it? I don't remember. I'll tell you something. He's a lot posher than me, though. He's got a very nice accent when he talks. I wish I could talk that well. Anyway, today, Granny, you might be happy living in Brazil because it's pissing down. It's one of those English days where it's really heavy rain coming down, like a bit like your arse, really, when you've been drinking your cranker beer, you know, 'cause that American beer, it makes you a bit runny, doesn't it, in the guts. Anyway, today, 'cause it's raining, I decided to push the boat out a little bit, and I'm making some of that foreign muck. I'm making a chili con carne with some of these kidney beans. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting, that is. Never had it before. So, yeah. Anyway, make sure that young posh gentleman doesn't steal your phone anymore, because he talks a little bit of nonsense. Is he your friend? And don't forget, Granny, take it easy when you go for your walkie-talkies. You don't want to be walking a kilometre in 5 hours. It's a little bit too fast for you. So take your time. Okay? Nice and slowly.
Yeah. My strengths. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, you know, I'd like to tell you about three of my strengths. You know, the first one is humility. Yeah, humility. I'm so humble. I don't like to talk about myself. Many people ask me to talk about myself, but I'm a humble guy. I don't like to talk about myself. You know, when people ask me, I do talk about myself sometimes. Sometimes I do, you know, sometimes I do. You have to, don't you? But, you know, I just like to keep things, you know, quiet. I don't want to boast or brag about all the achievements that I've done in my life. Okay, and the other one, I'm erudite. Erudite, yes, that's me. You know, I've studied at most of the principal universities of the world. I've done double degrees. I've done double masters. I've done double doctorates. I've studied in several languages. I would consider myself to be erudite. Oh yes, and then the last one is my mastery of cooking, of the cuisine. I'm a master. I am a master. You know, I run a small 13-star restaurant, 13-star Michelin restaurant in Grimsby. Yeah, in Grimsby. Not many people know about that restaurant in Grimsby. It's fantastic. It's awesome. You should really try the food there. I'm no longer working there. I'm no longer there, but they have my recipes. They have my recipes. It's you know, you will not feel another flavor like that in your mouth, in your life. Believe me.